It's for Andrew Redmayne to pull off a minor miracle.
It's one of the boldest coaching calls in Australian sporting history, bringing substitute Socceroos goalkeeper Andrew Redmayne off the bench for the penalty shootout against Peru to decide which team would qualify for this year's World Cup.
Here comes the old Wiggles routine. And Redmayne makes the save! It's a save that means the world to Australia!
It never crossed my mind, failure. It was only after the fact that a good friend of mine said, well, what if it did fail? What if he came on and we lost? I just wouldn't have been prepared at all because it never crossed my mind, and it still makes me a bit nervous thinking about it.
Andrew Redmayne grew up on the New South Wales Central Coast and as a teenager trialled with English Premier League club Arsenal. He wasn't signed and joined hometown club the Mariners in the A-League as a reserve keeper.
Redmayne didn't let it stick or twist, and Adelaide have a 3-goal advantage.
Redmayne took 4 seasons to win a spot in a starting team, but it wasn't to last. In 2016, plagued by self-doubt, his form collapsed.
They've got force in the FC. It's a derby wanting.
There's comments, there's articles, there's doubt, there's skepticism of, your talent, and I think it just grinded away at me. I mean, I just didn't think I'd really deserved it.
Back on the bench, Redmayne planned to leave the national competition.
I had 6 months to run on my contract at Western Sydney, and I was just going to let that kind of run down and more or less retire and focus more on my university studies of being a primary school teacher. Yeah, I was done with football. I was, that was it. Sorry. Well.
But A-League rivals Sydney FC needed a backup goalie, and within weeks he was back in a starting team.
Yeah, nice, good big man, good.
I rediscovered my passion for football. I just thought, yeah, you know what, I can probably still do this, and I've still got a bit of worth.
There he reunited with childhood coach John Crawley, who rebuilt the goalkeeper's confidence.
It's something that I probably can't express enough how much he means to me, not only as a player but as a person as well.
Today, John Crawley and Andrew Redmayne are working together as Socceroos super sub and goalkeeping coach, the coach behind the secret plan hatched weeks before the crucial match to bring Redmayne off the bench in the event of a penalty shootout.
He just kind of dropped it right at the end of a phone call, literally just said, get ready to save a penalty to send us to a World Cup. All right, catch you later. It never really hit me until I was actually in the moment that, wow, we're on here, like it's actually happening.
He has this confidence about him that I had never seen before with the penalty shootout. He just had this confidence. He had a job to do. He knew he could execute it.
Watermelon.
What's this?
Wife Caitlin Redmayne has had the best seat in the house for the highs and for the lows.
I'm just so proud of him because he has grown entirely into a different person. Yeah.
The dancing around on the line has worked.
Since 2019, Andrew's helped Sydney FC win the A-League title. He's twice been named the competition's goalkeeper of the year and reached the national team.
Sydney FC, who are the champions of Australia.
Off the field, the Redmayne family notched its own achievements, buying their first home and welcoming their daughter Poppy into the world.
I think particularly over the last, I'm going to get emotional, but the last 2 years, we've formed a family. We've both, we've both kicked some pretty big goals in our own world. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just sitting here like bursting with pride because, yeah, from where we've come to where we are, we've built a home. Like, yeah, it's really special.
Now, there's just one more achievement to tick off the list. Your first World Cup, how are you feeling about that?
Well, if selected, it's quite an exciting prospect. For someone in the football realm, it's the biggest sporting event in the world. Yeah, it's a childhood dream and a dream come true that if I were to be selected.